Hello students, after completing the properties of kinetic energy function T, okay, where we have got the values of AG, K, BJ and C, or T2, T1, T0 and so on, okay, where we had studied these two cases for the QJ function, okay, depending on generalized coordinates and T, and then generalized coordinates, generalized velocity and time, okay. Then we'll move towards the next topic, which is theorem on total energy. Again, a very interesting, but everything is depending on the earlier topic what we have just finished in the last video lecture. Okay, so here what we will consider like last time I mentioned that we will have a system which is non-conservative. Now non-conservative means what? D by dt of dabba T by dabba qj dot minus dabba T by dabba qj is equal to qj. Okay, why I took T? Because total energy. Okay, so this equation only I wrote, okay, except instead of L I wrote T. Okay, and the RHS is not 0, it is qj for the non-conservative. So this equation we are trying to understand. So where what is my qj? The qj over here is nothing but minus dabba V by dabba qj plus qj dash. This is my equation number 1. Here what is V? V is the ordinary potential energy function. And what is qj dash? Qj dash is nothing but the jth component, because qj, so jth component of generalized non-potential forces. Okay, now we know total energy is E. Total energy is E, which consists of kinetic plus potential. Fine. So what we'll do, we'll try and determine the time dependence of this T. So we'll say that T is a function of Q1, Q2 up to Qn. These are my generalized coordinates. Then Q1 dot, Q2 dot, Qn dot and time. Okay, it is depending on generalized coordinate, generalized velocity and the time. Next what we can say, take the time dependence, which means dt by dt, d by dt of capital T. How will you write that? Dabba t by dabba t. So I have took this function first, plus dabba t by dabba qj dot, which means this one, dabba t by dabba qj, generalized coordinate, into dabba qj by dabba t is qj dot, plus dabba t by dabba qj dot, qj double dot, which is dabba qj dot by dabba t. That's why qj double dot. Okay, now to understand this term, what we'll do, we will say consider d by dt of dabba t by dabba qj dot qj dot. I just consider this term. Okay, u into v. So what will I write? Dabba t by dabba qj dot, first function as it is, derivative of second function is qj double dot, d by dt of qj dot should be qj double dot, plus second function as it is into d by dt of dabba t by dabba qj dot. Okay, now my job is to substitute the value for this term, dabba t by dabba qj dot, qj double dot. This term I got by the differentiation, but considering this term I got the term which is over here similar plus this thing. So I'll replace this term by this minus this. Okay, so that's what I'm going to adopt. So what will I say in short over here now? We'll say that dt by dt is equal to dabba t by dabba t plus dabba t by dabba qj dot, okay, minus d by dt of dabba t by dabba qj dot, dabba by dabba t plus d by dt of dabba t by dabba qj dot. Okay, so here what I am replacing, d by dt of dabba t by dabba qj dot minus qj dot d by dt of dabba t by dabba qj dot. Okay, so here I'll just check this, d by dt of dabba t by dabba qj dot into qj dot plus this is plus and this is minus, this plus d by dt of dabba t by dabba qj dot. Okay, so this term is replaced by this and this terms. Okay, so this term is over here, this term is over here. Done. Yeah. Okay, in short, this term is over here, qj dot is written over here. Okay, fine, understood. Next what we'll try and do, we will try and simplify this further. Okay, I wrote this term first. Okay, I just skipped one step purposely, that's the reason. Okay, we have got this, and now what we'll try and do, I'll try and adjust the term in such a way, okay, we will be able to write the terms little more in a simpler manner. Okay, for that what I'll have to do, I'll have to write dt by dt is equal to dabba t by dabba t plus, I'll take a bracket and write dabba t by dabba qj minus d by dt of dabba t by dabba qj dot into qj dot common. Here I have qj dot, here I have qj dot, so take it common, so I reached over here, plus d by dt of dabba t by dabba qj dot, this is qj dot into qj dot. Fine. Okay, next, so this will be dabba t by dabba t plus, now what will I do, I'll replace this by the simple term, okay, which is nothing but dabba v by dabba qj minus qj dash into qj dot. Why? Because what is our starting term, d by dt of this one, d by dt of dabba t by dabba qj, dabba t by dabba qj minus d by dt of dabba t by dabba qj dot, okay, is nothing but is equal to qj. But what is qj is this, so this is equal to this term. Okay, so we are adjusting these two and writing that this is nothing but dabba v by dabba qj, okay, minus qj dash. So I changed the sign, minus has become plus, plus has become minus over here. So that's the reason I reached to this term. Okay, now the next part is what, the next term as it is obviously, so this is plus d by dt of dabba t by dabba qj dot into qj dash. Okay, now we will replace, we'll first try and write the time dependence, which is dt by dt is d by dt of, okay, now what is my t actually consist of, t is consisting of basically t1 plus 2t2. Okay, now why this 2t2, I'll just get it back over here in a minute, plus dabba v by dabba qj minus qj dash into qj dot plus, okay, dabba t by dabba t. Okay, so here I wrote d by dt of t1 plus 2t2 plus dabba v by dabba qj minus qj dash into qj dot, this term as it is, plus dabba t by dabba t. So here actually what I am trying to do, I am trying to work on this term. Okay, and what I got, in short, what we are trying to do, we are trying to write that Daba by Daba Qj dot. This term. What is T? T is T1 plus T2 plus T0. Okay, that is the value. But what will I have to write? T1 is as it is. D by dt of T1 is as it is, plus I am writing twice of T2. Okay, now why twice of T2? Because in the T2 term we have half mv square. Okay, T0 there is no Qj dot, T1 there is Qj, and T2 there is square of Qj dot, square of velocity, remember? So half mv square, so the half will be left out, so that half is 2 is taken over here. Understood? Now we'll try and substitute the value over here clearly. So we'll say that as T is T0 plus T1 plus T2, therefore what I want now, I want T2 value. So T minus T0 minus T1 is the value of T2. Right? Substitute the value over here. So we'll get, in short, d by dt of T1 plus 2T2 is equal to d by dt of T1 plus twice T2 value is T minus T0 minus T1. Clear? So separate out the terms. So we get d by dt of, this is now 2t, T1 plus 2t minus 2t0 minus 2t1. So 2t first term has come, plus d by dt of minus 2t0, this is plus 2 minus t0, so minus 20 minus t1, because this is t1 and this is minus 2t1, will become minus t1. Fine. Next, so over here what we'll have to write then overall the term? So we get d by dt of capital T is equal to, d by dt of capital T is equal to d by dt of 2t, this term as it is, plus d by dt of minus 2t0 minus t1 plus this term as it is, daba v by daba qj minus qj dot, okay, daba v by daba qj, okay, minus qj dash outside the bracket qj dot plus daba t by daba t. Okay, so I just replaced this term, okay, worked out on this term, and then I got this value which I wrote it over here. Okay, for this term replaced by these two terms, this is as it is. Okay, so if we take these terms also separately, what will I get? I'll get this term as it is plus daba v by daba qj dot minus qj dash, na? Yeah, I made a mistake here, this is qj dash, so this is also qj dash, qj dot plus daba t by daba t as it is. Okay, now with this, now what we want to check, that the value of v, what is v? The potential energy. What is it? Function of generalized coordinate q1 q2 qn comma t. So we can write in short as qj comma t. Okay, now if we try and take a different derivative, total derivative will be d by dt of v should be how much? Daba v by daba qj into dqj by dt, which is qj dot plus daba v by daba t. Fine. Now which means what? Again I'll try and explain you what I am doing now. So this term is nothing but dv by dt minus daba v by daba t is daba v by daba qj dot. Fine. So I'll replace this term now. Daba v by daba qj dot will be replaced by these two terms. Fine. So this term will become we can say dt by dt is, okay, this is twice, 2 is constant obviously, so 2 dabba t by dabba t minus d by dt of minus 2t0 minus t1, okay, minus 2t0 minus t1, because it was minus, okay, because here it was, yeah, minus minus plus, done. Then additional, what we are trying to do, plus, we said plus dabba v by dabba t plus dv by dt minus dabba v by dabba t minus qj dash qj dot plus dabba t by dabba t as it is. Okay, so I replace this term as it is, this term as it is, this term replaced by these two terms. Okay, and as far as this value is concerned, yeah, out of this term what we did twice dabba t by dabba t plus d by dt of minus 2t0 minus t1. Clear? Now if you want to take the total energy, okay, what will become, we'll try and write the term in the fashion dE by dt. D, as I mentioned earlier, E is t plus v, so we'll write d by dt of t plus v. Okay, what is that value t plus v? This will be nothing but d by dt of 2t0 plus t1, okay, minus dabba v by dabba t minus dabba t by dabba t plus qj dash qj dot. Okay, so in short, we did these two terms, we combined, okay, and this one, this term. Okay, so totality we got, we took this term on one side and then remaining terms are over here, so we got d by dt of 2t0 plus t1. Okay, this term as it is, this term as it is, okay, and only change the sign that is left, so plus has become minus, okay, this minus has become plus, okay, and these terms were adjusted. This has remained as it is on the RHS. Clear? Okay, so after knowing this, now we need to study the two cases. What is the case number one? Case number one is nothing but the no time dependence. So here I'll write case number one is no time dependence. It is not depending on time at all. Then what should happen? Then what should happen? Dabba t by dabba t will be 0, obviously. If this is 0, which means t0 is 0 and even t1 is 0. T is not depending on t and small t, okay, is not a function of time. So t0 and t1 will be 0. So this will remain what? dE by dt will be dabba v by dabba t plus qj dash qj dot will only remain t2 0, t0 0, t1 0. Then this term will remain and this term will remain, even this term will be 0. Correct? This is the only thing remain when there is no time dependence. So if v does not depend on time, dabba v by dabba t also is 0. Okay, so here we can say, okay, we can say if v does not depend on time, not depend on time, so what should happen? Dabba v by dabba t also will be 0. This term also will be 0. So we get dE by dt is nothing but qj dash qj dot is equal to p dash. Now what is this p dash? P dash is the power associated with the non-potential forces. Okay. Now what is the case number 2 after the no time dependence? Case number 2 is nothing but conservative system. Conservative system is what? Total energy of derivative will be 0. Okay, this means what? Energy is constant. What is E? T plus V. What it should be? E0. Correct? Which has to be constant. Next, case number 3. So case 1 was for the no time dependence, case 2 was the conservative system, and case 3 is the systems for which Qj dash exist. Now, which means what? This value P dash, what we mentioned, that P dash will be nothing but Qj dash Qj dot is equal to 0. This was the value. P dash was Qj dash Qj dot. If that is 0, so at least some Qj dash must be non-zero, but above term has to vanish. That's why it's equal to 0. So what is the conclusion then? That all the velocity dependent forces, correct, that have this property are basically known as the gyroscopic forces, okay, where E is equal to E0 basically exist. Okay, so here we explained ourselves that how the total energy is going to change, okay, and how we are going to understand the value of total energy and how it is going to change by taking the Qj on the RHS, which is consisting of potential energy term and Qj dash term. Okay, this is what we have understood in today's lecture. So this was again the two topics were continuously on the energy function. Okay, so here the last case was for the gyroscopic forces. Okay, so request to understand this derivation, you need to practice it. Why we wrote this T1 plus T2 plus T0 and so on. We know what we have discussed in the last lecture. So everything is depending on the last lecture to understand what's happening over here. How I replace these terms by this and these terms over here and so on. Okay. So go through it. Any difficulty, feel free to ask. Okay. Thank you very much.